Hi guys, it's Shay. I'm finally making a video, but unfortunately it's not going to be a good video. It's just basically me venting. I mean, I had a horrible, horrible week, and I hope that if someone sees this and also had like a bad day or a bad week, make them feel a little bit better to know that they're not the only one. And I feel like I'm way too close to the camera. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's a little bit better. I look like crap, honestly. I would usually never, ever, ever come on the camera looking like this, but I really don't care. Like, I didn't want to go and vent to somebody. I would feel, like, really, really bad if I did, so I'm gonna vent to a camera screen. Why not? So, basically, I've been, like, extremely stressed out this past week because in school I'm, in a video TV class and we're working on the video yearbook, and I legit have like 15 projects assigned to just me, and we're supposed to be working on all of them at the same time. And I've been trying to get it done, but like things keep getting in the way, and it's not even like I'm slacking, it's just things keep like just not going well and I can't get anything done. And like I was supposed to film boys gymnastics today for the video yearbook, and I couldn't because I had a family dinner and I couldn't. It was at 6:30 and the boys' gymnastics was at 7. So I'm like, oh my god. So that stressed me out. And like this whole week has honestly sucked. And today was one of actually it started yesterday really when it started getting bad. And today's Friday, so yesterday was Thursday, and I was at work. And it was really, really busy because it was also a fundraiser night, so a lot of people were coming in. And like it was non-stop people for like 2 hours straight, and I was freaking out. And we closed at 8, and like by by like 6:45, it pretty much died down. So at 7:45, I was like, all right. I was like, I'll just clean up, get out of there, and I'll be fine, because I was like on the verge of like freaking out. So 8 o'clock comes around and I go to lock the doors, and as soon as I'm about to lock the doors, a creepy old man walks in and a couple walks in. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So the old guy orders and he gets something to go, but the couple decides to order for there. So I'm like, alright, well they're just gonna dirty something I just like been cleaning for the past half hour. So I was like, alright, well by the time we're done cleaning, they'll be done eating, so whatever. We'll just wash down their table real quick. So I was already aggravated by that too. But I try not to let it get to me. I was like, alright, well, it'll be fine, I don't want to freak out. In a couple days, like, we were cleaning and I had to bring soup, tomato sauce, and barbecue sauce to the fridge. And a couple of days before, I think Tuesday, I had knocked the barbecue sauce off the table and I broke the handle. So I was carrying a towel, and then I was carrying the barbecue sauce, but I had to hold it like this because I broke the handle, you know. And I got into the fridge and I dropped it. And I didn't know what to do. Like, right at that moment, I was pushed off the edge. Like, I looked down at it, and I started bawling my eyes out. I literally just sat down in the middle of the fridge and started cleaning it up, like, whipping it around. I was so angry. I was throwing a fit. So after that, I left as soon as that happened. Like, I finished cleaning up, and the manager just said I could leave. So I did, and I went to see my boyfriend, and he was like making me feel better and stuff. He's like, look, tomorrow's the weekend. Alright. So Friday comes around. I woke up from a bad dream. Like a really bad dream, which got me in a bad mood from the start. So I got ready for school. And my friend Taylor said she didn't need a ride. So I called up my friend Jordan and asked if she wanted a ride. So I drove her and her brother to school. And why is my voice like cracking? Forget it. I drove them to school, and I had my parking pass taken away for school because my school is gay like that. So I parked across the street at like this old people's place. It's kind of like a retirement home. I don't really know how to describe it. But my friend's mom works there. She said that they really wouldn't check. So we parked there, and we got out of the car, and this lady drove by us, rolled down her window. She's like, "Oh, you can't park there unless your mom works there or whatever." So she asked me if I was going to move my car, and I was so tempted to say no, but I was afraid that she would call a tow. So I moved my car down the street to a church where you're also supposed to pay for to park, but I was just fed up, so I didn't. I just parked. And mind you, it's like single-digit weather right now. But luckily, my friend Carrie was sitting there waiting for someone, so I actually grabbed a ride with him to school. Otherwise, I would have been late. So I get to school, I get to class. We have a sub for my first block. Apparently, I have a text message. And I have to go film biotechnology for my TV class for a client video we're doing. So I went around school literally like 5 times to try to find the stupid class. I finally find it. Really awkward teacher that was teaching it, and he tells me to come back in a half hour. So I'm like, oh my god. So I leave, I come back in a half hour, get my like 30 seconds of film I needed. I go back to class. Second block was really stupid. My teacher made us like perform scenes from Shakespeare, and I'm about to like kill myself. Third block was fine. I just worked on my TV projects. And then my fourth block, what the heck? My fourth block, we went to, like, I have to go to guidance because they messed up my schedule. I was supposed to take an online class, but they didn't tell me that I need to register until like 2 days before my class was supposed to start. So guidance basically effed me over. So instead of staying in guidance, I went to go visit my friends in chorus. And there was a substitute, and I absolutely hate the substitute. Like, I can't even explain my burning hatred for this lady. And she was like, hurry up, because the late bell was about to ring. I was about to snuff a bitch right there. I was pissed. I was like, look, I'm not even in this class. And I just told her that I had to film a couple seniors because I had my camera with me. And so I didn't, and I just BS. I went and talked to a few people and left. Then I just played solitaire for the rest until I could leave. Then me and my friend Jordan walked back to a church where a guy like rolled down his window, like flicked a cigarette at us, and then flicked Jordan off, and then winked at her. So then I dropped Jordan off, and I was going to see my boyfriend, and he only lives like 25 minutes away, and it took me like 40 minutes because so much traffic. So I finally got there, and the rest of the day was pretty much fine until the very end. I was driving home. My god. And to get to his house, you have to go over a bridge. So I was going over the bridge, and I was driving in front of a truck. And I don't really know what happened. I think a piece of ice or something fell off his truck, but I ran it over, and my car thought I got into a car accident. So the fuse shut off, my car decides to not move, on a bridge. But I inched my way over to an empty parking lot. I put on my hazard, my car won't work. Like, I kept calling my boyfriend because he was right down the street. It kept going straight to voicemail, and it wasn't even dead. It was just his phone. It's so messed up. So I had to walk, again, in, negative-degree weather, with just a blazer on, like, thin sweatpants, thin socks, and moccasins. And I was walking, and, thinking that this day couldn't get any worse, a cop puts on his lights and tries to make sure I'm not a hooker. He takes my social security, my first and last name, my date of birth, when, I'm freezing my ass off outside, so he lets me go. And I finally get there, I start, like, bawling my eyes out when I get to his house. Like, it was so bad. Then he drives me back over to my car, and I just found out that if I pressed the button, then I wouldn't have had to walk in, freezing weather. So now I'm home. I took like a half-hour shower. I was just chilling. Like, I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed. But yeah, that's my vent story. So, like I said, if you're having a bad day, I hope you watch this and realize maybe it wasn't so bad. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.